The new Artmage is heavily focused around spell and traps. What better engine to utilize with this other than Sky Strikers, with free spells for engage and summoning Finmels. This deck deep draws like no other. Let's jump right into it. I have 3 copies of Medius, the Pure, Artmage Power Patron, 3 copies of Finmel. Then I have 2 copies of Artmage Graflair, 1 Litera, and for the spells, I have 3 copies of Acropolis. Then I have 1 copy of Artmage Vanish Alteration, 1 copy of Assault. The last Artmage spell is 1 copy of Succession, Artmage Pact Awakening. I decided to include a Sky Striker package, consisting of 3 copies of Engage, 1 Widow Anchor, 1 Lemniscate, the new card from Duelist Advance, and 1 copy of Hornet Trance. For my non-engine, 3 copies of Mulcharmi Fulos, 2 copies of Mulcharmi Perulia, 3 copies of Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 3 copies of Infinite Impermanence, 3 copies of Forbidden Droplet, 1 Talent, and 1 Callby. For the extra deck, I have 2 copies of Sky Striker Ace Kagari, 1 Shizuku, 1 Hayate, 1 Azalea, and 1 Zero, 1 SP Little Knight, 1 Dark the Dark Charmer, 1 Lina the Light Charmer, 1 Access Code Talker, 1 Typhon, 1 Chaos Angel, 1 Artmage the Actorist, 1 Guardian Chimera for the Succession Fusion spell, and 1 Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. For the side deck, I have 3 copies of Droll and Lockbird, the 3rd copy of Mulcharmi Perulia, 2 copies of Artifact Lancia, 1 Shark Cannon, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, and 3 Thrust to search it out, 1 There Could Be Only One, 1 Mischief of the Gnomes, 1 Sanctum, and 1 D-Barrier for Triple Tactics Thrust when we go first. How do you combo with the new Artmage archetype from Duelist's Advance? You start by normal summoning Medius the Pure. Use his effect to summon a Power Patron from your deck. Use the Bird's effect to fusion summon into an Artmage. Activate the effect of Power Patron to grab an Artmage spell or tap. We'll be adding the field spell, Acropolis. Here we activate Acropolis in our field spell zone. Use its effect to discard the spell and trap from our hand to search Graflair, which we can reveal in our hand. Summon the Graflair to set and activate the Varnish Alteration. Since we control the field spell, we can add the trap directly from our deck to our hand. Then we can use the field spell's effect, discard the trap card, to search for Litera. Here we can reveal Litera, summon her from the hand, to add back the Awakening from a graveyard to the hand. Then once again we can use the field spell to search our last remaining piece in Finmel. Here we can activate and summon the Finmel to draw a blank card. And here we pass. So what you have available to you is the Awakening in the graveyard can banish itself, bounce an Artmage, and pop a card. Since we control 3 or more different types, as we have Warrior, Fairy, Dragon, and Spellcaster, we get the bonus effect of Finmel, negating our opponent's monsters, or the Actorist negating a card, Graflair popping a spell or trap. Additionally, we can use Litera's effect, bring back the Power Patron from our graveyard, and return her to the hand. Then we can use Power Patron's effect to perform a fusion summon. Preferably, we do this after we use the Finmel, the Deactorus, the Graflair. Thus we can fusion away some of these into our Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. Nerva cannot die by card effects thanks to the field spell. And since we fused away with the Power Patron, we can use his effect to grab an Artmage spell or trap from our deck that has a different name to the ones in our graveyard. So here we can use Nerva to destroy our opponent's entire field. This was just a quick showcase on what you can do with Medius the Pure in the Artmage deck. Now, we all know that you open with 5 cards. Should you draw Engage and perhaps some other spell cards, there are ways where you make the Deactorus in the EMC. Activate Acropolis even twice before you actually start to do something, just to pitch those spells to the graveyard. And then you can activate the Engage to get some draws in. Now I'm curious, what do you guys think about the Artmage deck? After seeing this combo showcase, are you impressed with what the deck was actually able to put up? With just 1 card and any blank spell or trap card to discard? But let me know in the comments. If you enjoy my content, make sure to also subscribe to my second channel, linked in the description box down below.